Hello everyone, a very good morning to all of you. This is Sajid Khod and I welcome you all to my channel, Creative Tutorials with a very big heart. Dear children, today we are on our third chapter, Indices and Cube Root. Okay, you can see on the board, it's Indices and Cube Root, and we are on page number 14 of our textbook, where we are going to learn something called as Let's Recall. Now in our earlier standards, my dear children, we had studied something about laws of indices and all. Right now, so this chapter is basically based on the same grounds. Okay, and let's recall that what we had studied in our previous standards. Okay, so you can see here, let's recall. So from your laws of indices, if we take one thing out of it, right, the first thing what we studied in that chapter was the product of 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 can be expressed as 2 raised to 5. Why? Because you can see number 2 is coming how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So 2, right, this 2 is our base and 5 is our index or our power. Okay, there are two names for that. You can even call it as index or power. It's up to you. Okay, and this 2 is our base. So 2 raised to 5, in which 2 is the base and 5 is the index, and 2 raised to 5 is the index form of the number. Okay, so what we write here, actual expression is this. Okay, and when we convert this and we write in this form, it is called as index form of the number. This we had already studied in our previous standards. Okay, there are some laws of indices also we had taken care of in our previous standards. Let's recall those also. If m and n are integers, then our first law says that a raised to m multiplied by a raised to n is equal to a raised to m plus n. That means if we have two numbers, okay, such that their bases are same. You can see a is same, a is the base, okay, and they are getting multiplied, okay, then their indices or their powers, they get added up. So you can see, so base remains as it is and their powers or indices m and n, they get added. So we get a raised to m plus n. Okay, then the second law says that a raised to m divided by a raised to n is equal to a raised to m minus n. Okay, that means if we divide two numbers, okay, and two numbers are such that their bases are same again, okay, and if they are in division operation, then their indices or powers, they get subtracted. So a raised to becomes a raised to m minus n. So the indices are getting subtracted. Okay, then the third law which we had studied was a raised to b. Then the third law which we studied was a multiplied by b, the whole raised to m is equal to a raised to m multiplied by b raised to m. That means when we have two numbers, okay, and when they are getting multiplied, two different numbers basically or same number also, and under that condition, what happens is, and when we are given both the numbers in one bracket to one common index, right now, like you have a common index m over here, so this index, okay, will be applicable, okay, will go along with the first term as well as second term of the bracket. Okay, so as per that rule, it becomes a raised to m. See, a raised to m multiplied by b raised to n. So this index m, okay, goes with a as well as b, with the multiplication sign remaining as it is. All right, then we have law number 4, a raised to 0 is equal to 1. So you take any number of your choice, and if that number is raised to the power 0, the value becomes 1. For example, if I give you number 78, for example, and if I say 78 raised to 0, write the value of this number, okay, the answer will come 1. If I give you 100 raised to 0, and if I ask you to write the answer for this question, okay, the answer will come 1. Okay, so you take any number of your choice. Okay, you take any number of your choice, and if you give the power raised to 0, the value becomes 1. So that is our fourth law, a raised to 0 is equal to 1. Then comes our fifth law, a raised to minus m is equal to 1 upon a raised to m. When we have one number such that its power or index, okay, is in negative phase. Okay, you can see minus m. So this minus is negative. So negative phase. So when we take the reciprocal of this, so what happens is in the denominator, so what happens is in the denominator, the power or the index becomes positive, like you see, is equal to 1 upon a raised to m. So in the denominator we have our number a, okay, and its power becomes plus m instead of minus m. Okay, so a raised to minus m is equal to 1 upon a raised to m. This is how we make negative power to positive power. Okay, then our sixth law is a raised to m, the whole raised to n is equal to a raised to m into n. If we have a number a raised to m, okay, and if the entire number with its power is raised to one more power, like this is one number, is raised to this power, and the entire number is raised to one more power n. So what happens is the base remains as it is, but of course, okay, and the powers get multiplied. So it becomes a raised to m into n. Alright, then comes our seventh rule. If a upon b raised to m, then that becomes is equal to a raised to m upon b raised to m. It is same like your this one right now. If you come back to your rule number 3, we had seen that when two numbers are getting multiplied with one common index m, that common index m was going along with both the terms of the bracket. See, a raised to m came with a also, multiplied by b raised to m. So m came with b also. Same thing will happen here when it comes in division format. Okay, so if a upon b raised to m, then a will go, this m will go with a as well as b. So this becomes is equal to a raised to m upon b raised to m. So you can see very clearly that m is with both the numbers. Okay, a as well as b. Okay, all right. Then comes our rule number 8. If a upon b is raised to minus m, okay, so if we have a fraction, a upon b is a fraction, right? No, raised to minus m with a negative index or negative power. So what happens is how this negative power will become positive. Now if you remember here, you see a raised to minus m became is equal to 1 upon a raised to m. That means when we took reciprocal of a, ulta of a, right now, the power became positive. The same thing will be applied on this side as well. Okay, so a upon b is a fraction. When we take ulta of this, reverse of this, reciprocal of this fraction, so a upon b का fraction, ये fraction जो है इसका reciprocal जो है, इसका उल्टा जो है, okay, multiplicative inverse जो है इसका b upon a है. A upon b उल्टा हो जाएगा, b upon a. So this will be raised to positive index. So whatever negative index is being given to us will become positive when we reverse this. Okay, so if a upon b is raised to minus m, this is equal to b upon a raised to plus n. Okay, then comes okay, so having been understood these all 8 rules, that is laws of indices, okay, let us come here now. Now textbook is telling us that using laws of indices, write proper numbers in the following boxes. So they have given us almost 9 questions, okay, and with the help of these rules which we just now studied, okay, we have to fill in the boxes appropriately. Come on, let's do it one by one. Question number 1 says that 3 raised to 5 multiplied by 3 raised to 2 is equal to 3 raised to 1. Box is being given to us. Now which number will come in the box? So come on, let's relate this question with our laws. So this is multiplication sign. So multiplication sign is here, okay, and here also. But you see here we have a common index m. That is this and this are not matching. So this is matching with the first law. Is a raised to m multiplied by a raised to n. So a is our base. So you see base is same, 3. Correct now? And indices or powers, this is m and this is n. So our law says that if a raised to m multiplied by a raised to n, this becomes a raised to m plus n. So this becomes a raised to m plus n. So 5 plus 2. 5 plus 2 is 7. So my answer will come 7 in this box. Okay, dear children, I hope it is very clear to all of you. Great. Let's come to question number 2. If 3 raised to 7 is divided by 3 raised to 9, that is equal to 3 raised to 1 box. Let us see what answer will come here in this box. Let us read this one, match this one with our laws. This is division sign. So we have division sign over here. Division sign is here also and here also. Okay. But you can clearly see the form is here. Second law. So a raised to m divided by a raised to n. So a raised to n. So what happens is our rule says that if a raised to m is divided by a raised to n, the answer comes out as a raised to m minus n. So a raised to m minus n. So m is 7, n is 9. Okay, the 7 minus 9 is minus 2. Alright, so my answer will come as minus 2. Alright, I hope it's clear to all of you. Very good. Come on, let's come to question number 3. 3 raised to 4, the whole raised to 5 is equal to 3 raised to something is to come here. Okay, come on. So let us match here. Now a raised to m we have here, you see our sixth law says that a raised to m the whole raised to n. So a is 3 over here, m is 4 and n is 5. So this rule says that if a raised to m the whole raised to n, that is equal to a raised to m into n. Okay, so a raised to m the whole raised to n is equal to a raised to m into n. So 4 into 5 and 4 5s are 20. So my answer will come as 3 raised to 20. Okay, dear children, enjoy? Good. Shabash. Come on, let's come to question number 4. 5 raised to minus 3 is equal to 1 upon 5 raised to something. Now see, this law is matching with this one. This question is matching with this law, sorry. Okay, so a raised to minus m. So a raised to minus m is equal to 1 upon a raised to what? So we had just now studied some time back that whenever we have to make this index or power positive, we have to take the reciprocal of our base. So reciprocal of 5 is 1 upon 5. So the moment we take the reciprocal of our base, our power or the index becomes positive. So this is minus 3, this is negative 3. So positive 3 is plus 3. But generally we don't write plus, right? Huh? So we'll just write 3. Okay? Understood? Very good. Come on. Now question number 5. 5 raised to 0 is equal to what? Now I have taught you here. Rule number 4. Anything raised to 0, I gave you some examples of 78 raised to 0 or 100 raised to 0. Any number raised to 0, the answer will be always 1. Okay? So 5 raised to 0, answer is 1. Alright? Then question number 6. 5 raised to 1 is equal to how much? Now this law is not given to us here, okay? But we had studied this in our previous standards that any number raised to 1 is the number itself. Which number? The base I'm talking about, okay? So this base is raised to 1. So the answer remains the base itself. Okay, if I give the 7 raised to 1, so this will become 7. If I give you this 99 raised to 1, the answer will become 99. If I give you 1000 raised to 1, the answer will become 1000. Okay, so whenever any number is raised to the power of 1, the answer is the base itself. Okay, chalo, enjoy. Very good. Let's see question number 7. 5 multiplied by 7, the whole raised to 2. Now this law, this question is matching with our law number 3. Okay, you see a into b. So a into b, the whole raised to m, the whole raised to m. The law says that if a multiplied by b, the whole raised to m, if this is the situation, the answer comes out to be a raised to m multiplied by b raised to m. That means this power m will go with a and b both. Okay, so you see a is written here, b is written here with multiplication sign as it is. Okay, so as per the law, the index or the power will go with both the terms of the bracket, right? So first term of the bracket is 5, the index will go with the first term also, and second term of the bracket is 7, the index will go with second term as well. So this will come 2 over here. Okay, so the answer is 5 raised to 2 multiplied by 7 raised to 2. Okay, dear children, I hope that there is no problem till here. Okay, everything is going smoothly, alhamdulillah, and everything is getting fine. Okay, and I hope that you are not encountering any problems, because each and every question I am comparing, I am relating it with the laws, so that whatever laws I taught you earlier, okay, it becomes very clear to you that how the answers for these questions are being found. Okay, chalo. Then comes question number 8, is 5 upon 7 raised to 3. Okay, so you see this one, law number 7, and this question, they are matching. Okay, so a upon b, so a upon b, the whole raised to m, the whole raised to m. Okay, so this is equal to a raised to m upon b raised to m. Correct? So that means what? Same like this one, what we did here. Whenever we had multiplication and we had a common power or index, the index was going with both the bases. Correct? Same thing will happen here. So whenever we have two numbers and we are into division phase, okay, the index or the power will go with both the numbers of the fraction. Okay, so in this question they have already given us indices. Okay, so the first number will come as the first, that is numerator is 5. So 5 raised to 3 upon my denominator is 7. This is become 7 raised to 3. So then this fraction 5 upon 7 is raised to one common index. Okay, this common index will go with my numerator as well as denominator. Okay, so numerator is 5 and denominator is 7. Okay, so I hope that even this one is very clear. Good. Come on, let's see the last one. Question number 9 says that 5 upon 7 raised to minus 3 is equal to what? Box upon box raised to 3. This is matching. This one is matching with our 8th law. If a upon b raised to minus m is equal to b upon a raised to m. Okay, so we have already studied that whenever we have a fraction or any numbers given to you with negative index or negative power, okay, if we want to make that index or power positive, we have to reverse, or we will take the reciprocal of the fraction being given to us or the number being given to us. Okay, so in this case they have given us one fraction 5 upon 7. So reciprocal of 5 upon 7 is 7 upon 5. right ना, जो ऊपर नंबर है वो नीचे आ जाएगा, जो नीचे का नंबर वो ऊपर चला जाएगा, उसको रेसिप्रोकल बोलते हैं, या उसको मल्टीप्लिकेटिव इनवर्स भी बोलते हैं, या इनवर्स भी बोलते हैं. देयर आर डिफरेंट नेम्स बीइंग गिवन फॉर दैट. ओके, सो इट्स अप टू योर कन्वीनियंस व्हिच टर्म यू आर कंफर्टेबल विद. ओके, सो 5 upon 7 इज इसका रेसिप्रोकल जो हो जाएगा is 7 upon 5. करेक्ट ना? सो द मोमेंट this fraction got reversed, okay, this negative sign became positive. Okay, so our negative index became positive index. So the answer is 7 upon 5 raised to 3. Okay, dear children, so I hope that each and every law and each and every question being solved here in front of you is very clear to one and all. Okay, and I hope that there is no rocket science as such for this. Okay, but those students who are not in touch with studies for long, okay, they must have forgotten those rules. Okay, or those students who have not studied only, who had shown some laziness in their studies, that's not good, my dear children. Okay, for them also this video will prove beneficial in case if you watch it nicely, completely and thoroughly. Okay, and preferably if it's not going in your head for the first time, I would suggest you to pause and rewind and see the video and watch the video, okay, 4-5 times, and hopefully I'm sure that within that 4-5 attempts you will definitely get through each and every rule and each and every question what is being solved over here and how the answers are being found. Okay, so I hope that you have enjoyed the video along with me, and if you think that you are enjoying mathematics, you are loving mathematics, studying with me, and if you are gaining confidence, those really doesn't matter. Okay, it's a humble request, so please do like, share and subscribe my channel. Okay, and my dear children, I love you all. Stay blessed. Keep smiling. Okay, keep helping your friends. Please share the links with your friends, your colleagues, okay, your relatives, okay, whatever, whoever are there in the standard, okay, so that each and every child gets benefited from these videos. Okay, because even I am making these videos for you all people, right? Now it is not for 1 or 2 children. My aim that my aim of making this video is that everybody, okay, in the entire world should get benefited. Okay, whoever is coming across such type of topics. Okay, so my dear children, that's all from my end. I love you all. Okay, very soon I'll be back with my next video. Okay, till then, stay tuned. Bye bye.